Hello everyone, it is your boy Raging Fury 555 here, back at it again with another video, and today I'll be showing you guys how to use the graveyard and the golem push. And with using my deck right here, I've been able to get to 47-23 trophies, which is actually pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I've been playing against a lot of level 12s with max cards like level 5 princess, level 8 prince and whatnot, and I've been actually winning. And you might say, oh, you're level 12, you're not good, you're beating other level 12s, but my cards aren't very high level. As you can see, my Zap is only level 11, my Mega Minion is only level 7, so I'm not a very good player, like by card terms. Like, my card level isn't very good. My Golem is barely level 5, my other rares are level 8, my Ice Wizard is only level 2, and my Graveyard is only level 1. And I'll be showing you how to win with my deck right here, and how you can push all the way to the top 200 without even gemming. Because as you can see here, my deck right here, you can get here without gemming. You can definitely get here without gemming. I mean, all my cards have been won from grand challenges, and even if you don't play grand challenges, you could still get up here by buying epics or requesting for cards. Like, for example, my let me go down here. My Prince, I got to level 5 without even playing any grand challenges. So it is possible to get all your card levels up to where I am right now and get to the top 200. And right now I am not currently in the top 200. I am pretty close. In the US, of course. Global, it's gonna be impossible to get up there, but yeah, I'm about 150 away. I haven't played another game yet because I don't want to mess up, and I'm not really good at commentating while playing. And when you're playing with my deck right here and you're playing max level cards, you gotta be on your top of your game, because if you make one mess up or you use too much elixir and he attacks you, you're basically screwed. And yeah, that's basically it. We'll go watch 2 replays. My first replay we'll watch with a mortar. Okay, a lot of people complain about the mortar and the Expo, and in reality with the golem, it's not very hard to fight against. And yeah, so I'll be showing you how to counter the mortar basically. And basically, I usually try to place my tombstone first in the beginning of the battle, or I split my archers down at the bottom for my starting card. And yep, right here I'm gonna split my archers to defend against the barbarians. And basically, if you're playing against a mortar or an Expo, it doesn't matter if it's level 8 or level 13 or whatever a common goes up to, Golem will beat it. And the Golem is so tanky, it can beat anything. And as you can see right here, I'm just using my Golem to tank and get into there, and he has to put his mortar on defense, and it's actually going to be a pretty quick game, and I'm going to win pretty easily. A pretty easy win. He's going to actually give up here. I'm pretty sure he throws like a lightning spell at my crown tower, and it says well played, yeah, right here. And yeah, that's basically it. Not a very good replay, but I'll hopefully, yeah, here's an Expo one. Okay, here we go. Now here, my Expo battle right here, it was a little bit lower in trophies, so his Expo wasn't very high level. It was only level 5, but it still gives you a good example of how to defend against the Expo, because basically Expo level 5 or level 8 doesn't make much of a difference. I mean, in reality it's going to do maybe a couple more damage, but it's not going to do a whole lot more. As you can see here, my Golem isn't going to get there quickly enough, so I'm going to place my Ice Wizard as a distraction. And now my Golem, I zapped the Expo, retargeted the freaking Expo, and saved my Ice Wizard. Doesn't matter, my Ice Wizard is going to die. But once the crown tower locks onto my Golem, I'm going to place my Graveyard, which is basically what you want to do with my deck right here. You want to get your crown tower or whatever to lock onto your Golem, and use the Graveyard and kill the tower. And I know, well, you know, Giant may seem as a better option because Giant is cheaper. I have seen Giant being used, but in reality I like seeing the Golem better, Because for example, let's say they counter with a skeleton army. When the skeleton army destroys the golem, they'll all die, and 3 elixir down the drain for that guy. And the golem is much more tankier. It explodes into golem mines. In reality, it's a better card. And right here, as you can see, my golem is just tanking for me against that Expo, and it is so effective. And right here, he's gonna get a couple hits off of me right here with the Expo, but not much damage. And we are doing pretty well right now. And I know my deck right here, it is technically Chief Pat's deck, but I feel like I'm giving a more thorough tutorial here of how to use it, because I know Chief Pat with his deck, he was playing it in tourneys and he wasn't doing as well with it as I am doing with it right now. Like for example, I'm playing against freaking level 12s with level 8 or 7 epics and level 5 princess, and I'll show you that in a second. I have played against max level legendaries, and it's actually a pain in the ass, and I cry every night. But right here, as you can see, the graveyard does tons of work against freaking Crown Tower, and we're gonna get it down to 612 hit points right now. And I'm just gonna keep spamming. We only have about 15 seconds left, and I'm gonna place my golem, and we're gonna be done with the match right here. And I wanna give one more tip, and it's about what Colton does, and it is to predict your enemy. See right here, he places archers right there in the middle where my graveyard is. Eventually, if he keeps doing that, you gotta predict his move, and predict the move, place that fireball or zap early, and kill those archers or barbarians. Okay, right here we have another replay against Chris from New World Order, and we're playing him. He has level 5 princess, level 7 dark prince, and I was really nervous when I saw that freaking level 5 princess. And basically, when you're getting really high up, you gotta play defensively for like the first 2 minutes, because like your card level cannot compete against these people. And the reason why I place my golem here is not because I'm going on the offensive. I'm using it to counter the dark prince, take the dark prince out, using my golem as a meat shield. It works out pretty well for me. Princess is doing work on my mega minion, and yeah, I counter it pretty well. I get maybe 200 damage here, not much. And right here, I'm just trying to play defense, not going cocky. Don't be cocky when you're playing really high up in trophies without good card levels. Right here, he is going to get a couple hits off of me because my tombstone can't do bloody shit against this freaking dark prince. I mean, level 7 dark prince, pretty OP compared to my level 8 tombstone and my other level 8 cards. I mean, my cards are really bad. But anyway, right here we are setting up again, and with your golem push, I really like the golem push, because with the golem, even if you're down a tower, if you place your golem and you get a really good push behind it and use that graveyard really effectively, and if you can predict your opponent and throw out fireball right when he tries to counter your graveyard, you can get a tower down easily. And I've done it before when I'm down 0-2 and 1-3-2 by using my golem push. It's really, I mean, the golem push is really effective. Right here, I'm gonna use my tombstone, and his tower's GG, man. He's done. He's given up. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm too good. But yeah, that's basically the golem push right there. And I know I've been basically commentating on what I have been doing so far and not giving a lot of tips. So I'll try to run down my deck right here as well as possible. And okay, first card you place is either going to be Tombstone or split down your archers in the middle. I rather place a Tombstone first, but if you don't have any other option, split your archers down the middle. If you do not have your archers, let's say you have a starting hand with the Golem, Graveyard, Fireball, and Zap, which happens to me actually quite often. I actually place my Golem, and it is actually pretty risky, but it's basically your only option in that kind of situation. So yeah, you gotta just play smart And right here, as you can see, I'm just defending against the Royal Giant. He does have freaking Furnace, but the reason why my Crown Tower is level 12 is because I upgrade my cards as much as possible, and I really like to have my Crown Tower advantage, because when you have your Crown Tower advantage, it helps you quite a bit and kind of counters the other person's high level cards. And right here, as you can see, his cards aren't very high level, but I mean, I still want to give you guys a good example about how to counter the Royal Giant. When you're countering the Royal Giant, you want to use your Ice Wizard to freaking slow him down, and use your Mega Minion for take damage against the Royal Giant. Archers against the Royal Giant isn't very good. I would use it with the Ice Wizard if you don't have your Mega Minion in your hand. And yeah, right here he's going to go with a counter push. I'm going to do my Archers because I do not have another counter right now. My Mega Minion and my Ice Wizard was not in my hand. Ice Wizard is in my hand, and Ice Wizard is really effective against the Royal Giant because it can slow down the Royal Giant and make him do less damage, basically. Right now, I'm not very worried right now because I am pretty darn ahead. I'm gonna use my Golem as a tank, place it a little bit up front, and gonna use that really good push of mine. Now you want to set up with a really good push, get that freaking tower down, and win. You can use a lightning against me. I'm gonna predict or not. Probably did not have enough elixir, but I'm gonna use that fireball against the archers. Yeah, the more you play the deck, you gotta really learn to like the back of your hand. Predict when that person's gonna place that archers in your graveyard spell, so you can fireball it or zap those goblins in the graveyard spell, and it will really help you. It will really help your game and help you get to the top 200 in the US. And I hope you enjoyed my video about the graveyard. If you have any more, or graveyard golem push, if you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments, and I'll go answer the questions. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.